You said, before my love couldn't be bought, but now that's all I want.
Yes.
This is a lyric on your new song.
Open up that wallet. Open it! I get so excited.
So now,
where we going, what we doing.
do you mind if the love that's being bought for you is fake items?
I do. Don't bring me no fake shit.
Why?
I can.
You had no issue with buying fake shit for other people?
Because I have to know that you're sitting up at night calculating your finances on how you're going to recover because you outdid yourself. Yes.
So you want them to spend?
Yes.
Perhaps go in debt.
And when you go broke, I will leave you.
Oh.
So figure it out.
So you're here to just bleed them dry.
Back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I can't stand women like her. Not for the fact that they're gold diggers, but for the fact that they're audacious. Now, what I mean by that is there's several things wrong with this, and this is probably going to be a two-part video. So I'm gonna start with her, and then we'll probably ducktail with the other one. I meant to actually start off with the other one, but whatever. There's a lot of things wrong with her and her mindset. One, she's trash. And when I say trash, as a person, just trash. But trash as a woman, no less. Now, I'm not going to bag on her because I don't really do that. I don't like to bag on women that hard. However, she's a hood rat posing as a high-end woman, right? And I'm not saying that she's a hood rat because she's a gold digger. She's a hood rat because she is oblivious to her situation and trying to procure a man of means, right? Because she's still cute. Now, I give her that. She got 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, right? 2 of the kids is twins. So it was a double nut skeeting in her. A woman like that need to be humble. And as a role model in the limelight, she'd have some type of dignity to like project that so that the younger girls know that that's not no shit that's admirable, right? One, let me just knock this out the way. The fact that she's a single mom and an entertainer, she's not no better than regular women that are single mom that think they're gonna get men of means. Now, I'm not saying that a woman that has kids that's not married can't get a man of means, right? Sierra pulled off the greatest Hail Mary in history. However, she's a cheap ass gold digger, money user. Like, she won't accept counterfeit goods, but she'll buy people fake shit. I'm assuming from what my man said that because she admitted to it, that she's in the business of buying people fake shit but won't receive it. Now, that mentality right there, just that alone makes you a fucking scumbag. Because how the fuck you gonna buy me some knockoff shit but you won't accept knockoff shit? That don't even make sense. That's a person like blatantly playing in your damn face. And two, on top of all that, all the shit's fake. Let's be realistic here. You got places like Dior making bags for $57 and reselling them for $2,800. This shit costs us $60. We can knock it off. Like I hate when people have this mentality. Oh, I don't like to wear fake jewelry or moissanites or fake this and the third. I wear a watch right now. Now, it's not fake, but it's gold bonded, right? Gold plated. It looks like a Rollie. You wouldn't fucking know unless you had one. Tyrese did a video or was on the Breakfast Club last year talking about he wear $23 moissanite bracelets, right? Because he done had housekeepers steal his shit. So why go through the trouble of buying some more stuff that's gonna get stolen? Now I understand that train of thought. And even Ocho Cinco says he wears fake earrings from Clears because when you got money, they don't question the value of the shit. So the fact that she won't receive nothing that's counterfeited, that looks real, and even I found this out last year that they got moissanite diamonds that are actually of clearer clarity than actual diamonds. Why the fuck would I not buy that? You think I'm gonna go out here and buy me a $4,800 bracelet or a $50,000 watch or like Floyd Mayweather dumbass buy a $2 million watch? I think he paid $2 million. Oh, that was Fat Joe. Floyd Mayweather spent $18 million on a goddamn watch. Some things just don't cost that much, bro. I'm not paying no $18 million or $2 million. I'm not paying no $2,000 if I can get something for the lowski broski that looks just as good, right? And let's be realistic here. I've dated a few women in my lifetime. They don't really know. As long as the shit ain't faded, turned green, and none of that shit, you gold. But yeah, the fact that she says that she won't accept counterfeit stuff, and she's out here gold digging, like, once again, discretion is not keen on the new generation, right? Like, once again, I've said this in plenty of videos. I have no problem with the fact that women are gold diggers, right? They're hypergamous. There's a certain thing called discretion. Not go on a podcast and broadcast that you're scheming on niggas with money when you got a fucking 3 kids, ain't been married, and you don't want counterfeit shit. Now her explanation was she don't want you going home looking at the damage after you buy something expensive, which I think is like the least of her concerns. You got something that's realist, or you got something that's actually the real deal. Fuck you worried about him counting his finances. Clearly if he bought it, he can afford it. Because I'm gonna be the first to tell you, I'm not gonna buy no $2,800 Dior purse. It ain't happening. And yes, I'm not at that level where that shit won't break the bank. That shit will break, shatter, crumble, destroy, knock the fucking bank down if I buy that. So, and then on top of all that, like, I just wouldn't buy nothing at $3,000 purse. I never understood that. I've seen women, and I even dated women that had $3,000 purses. Bitch didn't have $3,000 in the bank. What's the purpose? And not only that, I have a problem with her saying this, aside from the fact that she's a indiscreet gold digger, single mom. I got a problem with her actually like saying that shit, because like the lack of discretion. It's like this new generation is just dumb. Like, if I had to like use an analogy to explain it, right, or give an example, it's almost like if they were street characters, they talk too fucking much. If most of these people, the Gen Z, had lived in the 80s and 90s, they would have been found like that Russian couple, dismembered and put in bags and thrown in the ocean. And the fact that she's a fucking singer, like, when the hell were R&B singers just like, I don't know, tasteless, classless, any other adjective that describes a person that just tacky as fuck. But I've gone longer than I should on that. This right here is gonna end out this video. It says a tweet is going viral stating you can't work a 9 to 5 and bag a woman like this. Thoughts? Well, one, she has pierced nipples that you can see through the dress, so she's a hood rat. He's gonna put that out there. Any woman that not having or having nipple rings, it doesn't make you a hood rat. Broadcasting them does. I mean, you're a tasteless, classless woman. In my experience in life, I've never had a hard time pulling tasteless, classless women. And on top of all that, once again, she's broadcasting the goods, right? The nipple rings through the dress. If I'm a 9 to 5 dude, why the fuck do I want her? I'm just gonna pay for a good time. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers be cosplaying like prostitutes and hookers. I think somebody try and bag them. You can bag this, and judging from the picture, it's gonna cost you a couple of dollars, but it's not out the realm of possibility. However, you ain't even gotta be a trick to get her, right? When, like, this is what's wrong with the new generation. They think, especially the men, they think you gotta have bread to get a woman of a significant looks. That's not necessarily true. In my experience in the world, women that actually look the best, actually the easiest to talk to. It's the basic bitches and 6s and 7s that's like challenging. A woman that's a 10, actually, you probably can have a down to earth conversation. She's relatable, right? Don't never let like beauty intimidate you. That's a sucker's first mistake, thinking that the woman look good, that she's not relatable and you can't sit down and chop it up with her and find common ground. And being a student of the church and knowing the ism, I've never let no woman intimidate me. I don't give a fuck how good you look. I told a nigga, if Beyonce walked in, I'd try to bag her. I don't give a fuck that she married to Joe Camel, Jay-Z, and he got billions of dollars. Money doesn't unlame a lame. Now, I'm not calling Jay-Z a lame. However, just because you got money don't mean you the coolest nigga. I said in another video, I've seen lame ass niggas with money, and I've known niggas that were broke that were cool. Cool isn't necessarily predicated off of having money. Having money makes you look cool. Being cool is another thing. You can't be cool if you lame. You just a nigga that's well dressed. I can give you off the top of my head a few niggas that's lame as fuck that got money, and not no particular order. Drake, Floyd Mayweather, Lil Meech. Who else? Who's a fucking lame that got money? 6ix9ine, Lil Yachty, Tyler the Creator, Jaden Smith. Like, just off the top of my head, like, these niggas got bread. They're corny. It takes more than just having money. Money is only gonna allow you to buy shit that makes you look cool. Clothes, hats, shoes, jewelry, cars, and shit like that. Kai Cenat, I forgot, he on the list. Him and I Speed. Niggas got money, but they're lames. Take all that shit away from them, they got nothing. A nigga like me, I don't have $26 million like Kai Cenat. I've never struggled to get women. It ain't never been that deep. I know how to talk to women. I'm funny. I'm intelligent. I'm charismatic. And all them niggas I named, I probably could knock them all out. So then there's that. And being light skinned, that says a lot. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you were entertained, or you even learned anything, I'm just here to drop science or knowledge, whatever you into. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.